Welcome back, everyone. 6:41 right now, and we've just got a few days left for our Stock the Pantry food drive. And the reason for this is to help out kids who get plenty to eat during the school year, but may not have enough to eat during the summer months when school is out.
That's right. To help you all understand just how much your donations are needed, we brought in the CEO of Feeding the Gulf Coast, Michael Ledger, and Annette Anderson, who is the Full Service Community Schools Coordinator. So good to see you all. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Now, when we get down to the numbers, right, I really like to talk about that to put it in perspective for people. 1 in 5 children in Alabama face food insecurity.
That's right. It's really a staggering statistic when you think about it. The most recent USDA report came out and it showed the greatest single year increase in hunger in the past decade or more. Wow. So, we'd hoped coming out of COVID that things would sort of regulate, but I think we all know from our own experience, at whatever level we're at, that things haven't regulated. The price of food is through the roof, and unfortunately for the most vulnerable, such as seniors and children, which is what we're here to talk about today, it's a very high number.
Now, Annette is on the front lines of this. You have seen that need up close and personal in your schools.
Yes. Students are hungry. They come to school hungry, and not having food creates a behavior problem, creates academic problems. So we look at the needs, and we found that, if we feed them, academics increase, behavior increase, attendance increase. So I'm just thankful to be with Feeding the Gulf Coast, and we have an in-house pantry. Students can shop and get what they need.
Now, with your in-house pantry, the kind of foods that students like to eat. So we brought our grocery basket full of items that kind of help you all get some ideas of what you can bring. But Pop-Top meals, something that's easy and readily accessible for them.
Yes. I was just telling Michael a few minutes ago, the macaroni and cheese and they love that. I had a student just come the other day and say, "Can I have some macaroni and cheese?" I said, "Sure, darling." We have cases of Chex Mix, snacks. Beef stew, just open the can, put it in a bowl and heat it up. So anything that they can just readily eat and also serve their siblings.
Yeah, I like to say without parents and without can openers, this is what you need.
Yes.
And without school cafeterias during the summer, that's when these kids are most vulnerable, and that's why you guys have so generously, as well as all these sponsors, have put this together to try to make sure during the summer when those cafeterias are closed, these kids still have access to food.
It's important, and it's why we do it this time of year, because school will be out before you know it, and our Stock the Pantry food drive will be over. We're hoping to raise thousands of pounds of food. This really helps out. You distribute this.
Absolutely. We have a vast pantry network, so many people in our community that are volunteering every day to make sure this food gets in the hands of those that need it. And this food here will go a long way to stocking those pantries out there and allow our volunteers and our network to do the work they do best.
There you go. And help stock Miss Annette's pantry.
Yes, and my pantry in the school is a grocery store. I'm going to invest in some baskets. I have bags, and I'm ready.
And when we're talking about Feeding the Gulf Coast, 24 counties you all serve.
That's right.
Huge.
Wow.
Yeah, over 800 partners in total. So it takes a large network and a lot of people dedicated to making sure that the folks in our community that are facing hunger are being taken care of. And of course, children and the seniors often are feeding those children. This really makes a big difference for them.
It really does. All right, it's Michael Ledger with Feeding the Gulf Coast, Miss Annette Anderson with their own food bank at Chickasaw City.
Yes,
we really appreciate the work that you're doing. Stock the pantry. Look for the big red barrels. You will find them at these participating partners of ours here at WKRG. And we're, of course, partnered with Feeding the Gulf Coast, who'll distribute all that food once we get it. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you
so much.